Hello, welcome back to Luxuries Outdated. I'm just currently working through all the various home conversions of Outrun, and today I'm going to go with the Amstrad CPC. Now, I actually don't own an Amstrad at the moment, so I'm breaking my golden rule and I'm actually reviewing an emulated version. I'm using a program called WinApe, which is actually pretty good. So we've put the disk image in and we're just going to tell it to load it up. It doesn't take too long. This is a handy thing about disk versions compared to the taped versions I've been running before. So we go, nice loading screen, and a rendition of the Passing Breeze, I think, or is it Magical Sound Shower, I forget which, but one of the Outrun music's there. Now we're just going to put another disk image in, and it should load up the data. So the Amstrad, it's similar in a lot of ways to the Spectrum conversion. So you can see the same kind of menu there, if you're familiar with the Spectrum one, which I reviewed before. So just loading this up now. Loading. Still loading. Okay, I'm starting to take back what I said about disk versions being quicker. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, so it's a lot more colourful than the Commodore one, and obviously the Spectrum one. Seems to be completely lacking in sound. No music, so if you've got the tape version, the Spectrum and Commodore, you can play the music in the background there and hopefully make up for it. Not even a sound engine revving. It's kind of very disconcerting. Oh, no, we've got a couple of beeps. It's nice, it's colourful, I'll give it that. It's very blocky. Very, very blocky. It's even blockier than the Commodore version. I mean, the only advantage it's got over the Commodore right now is that the Commodore's colours are a bit muted. Your Testarossa there is kind of wine coloured nearly on the Commodore, whereas it's bright jam red there. It's usual kind of levels of control there by me. Just in case you're wondering why I'm so bad, well, in fairness, I'm a rubbish gamer anyway, but I'm usually, when I review these, it's actually the first or second or third time I've been playing them, so it takes a while obviously to get the hang of a game, so that's my excuse. And also I'm rubbish. It's very slow. Oh god, there's no animation, you just stop when you hit a car. It's like Night, if you've ever played Night Driver on the Atari VCS, if you hit a car you just go from 100 miles an hour to dead stop. Which was okay in 1979, but not so much now. Or rather, when this was released, which was 1989. God, the sound is irritating. There you can see the beach huts there. Very blocky. They're colourful, but very blocky. Again, just no real feeling of speed here. No, hit a tree. And again, dead stop. There's no animation, no spin out animation or no the car isn't flipping over. I'm actually doing 200 odd kilometers an hour, but it feels like I'm doing about 5 miles an hour. It's very, very slow. The one thing as well, I meant to say this when I reviewed the Spectrum one, is it doesn't seem to be any indication as to what gear you're in. It's not a huge thing because the only reason you're dropping gears really is if you if you crash rather, otherwise you're relying on your brake to slow you down. So, again, no indication. Now, I think we're getting to a path here. Yep, there we go. We're going to take the left path, which is slightly easier. 11 seconds left on the clock. And some more loading. This is the first time I haven't been impressed by a conversion. It's it's colourful, that's basically the only thing it has going for it, otherwise this is very blocky. Okay, stage 2. So this tree, or sorry, I've hit a bush. Again, there's no feeling of speed whatsoever. There's no sound, there's no music. Now admittedly the version of the Spectrum I reviewed was the 128k one, the 48k one doesn't have music, but this would be a comparable machine to the 128k version. So it's just kind of criminal that the sound is so bad. I've no desire to even see the end of this level. Ace is just appalling. If it was 1989 and I just spent 20 quid on this, I would be gutted. I mean, this is the one thing back then. You know, there were that later in the 8-bit's life, there were demos with magazines, but you were kind of buying stuff sight unseen. In fact, even when you bought a game, quite often the screenshot in the back would be taken from the arcade version. So unless you'd read a review, you'd no idea really what you were getting. So the screenshots from various versions was usually the way to label it, but the various version would either be the arcade or the very, very best 16-bit version, an Amiga version, or maybe an ST one. So I think the home taping thing and home copying thing, a lot of it was because, you know, people were a lot of it was because people like stuff for free. But at least, you know, if you copied your mate's version of it and you liked it and you wanted the full one with all the trimmings, all the various inlay, you know, the nice cassette to put everything in, and the map and what have you, you'd go out and buy the full version if you could afford it. But my God, if you'd got this for Christmas as 20 quid, you would be very disappointed. So I'd give this about, if I gave the other two versions 80%, I'd give this about 20, 25. Oh God, I think I might get into the third stage here. I actually really don't want to play any more of this. It's terrible. No, that's it. No, I've had enough. So that's the Amstrad version. Oh, it's still going. No, there we go. We stopped. So there you go. The Amstrad one, definitely not worth the effort. So there you go. Okay, thanks a lot.